Choose the right tool for small engine repairs by the Big Dog Repair.
Welcome to Big Dog Repair. It's been a while since I did a video. I've had a lot of problems with my dad, and then he passed away in December. Had to get rid of the house and all that, going through probate. So I haven't done any videos, but I'm back now. So today I'm going to show you how to start off with some torque wrenches and how you can progress to the finer wrenches later. So stay tuned. I'll be right back. Well, it's tool time with the Big Dog. Just wanted to show you a few ways of how you can progress in your torque wrenches. When I started off, I had this. This is in inch pounds and the Newton meters. This 1/4 inch. And I went up to the 3/8. And how this works is as you tighten up on something, this here bows to whatever you're taking off or you're tightening. And you have to read the scale on there. So if you can see the scale. So this is the way we used to do it years ago. Then Harbor Freight came into play. Harbor Freight came out with some nice cheap tools. And they were both in inch pounds and in metric. So I got a whole set of 1/4 inch, 3/8, and 1/2 inch. I think total of $50 for all three, and they were great. You know, they were not the best, but they were great. And remember, each time you use a tool like this, back it off, because there's a spring in there. You don't want to develop a memory. So every time you use it, back it off to 0, so the next time that spring is loose, and when you tighten up to whatever poundage you want and lock it in, that'll be more secure in your number reading than if you don't do it. You'll get a false reading if you leave it tight. So then after a while, I said, well, let me get into a better torque wrench. So I went into what they call Tekton. Tekton has a beautiful small 1/4 inch, nice tight places you could get into. And this also is in inch pounds and in millimeters, Newton meters. So the 1/4 inch is inch pounds and Newton meters. The 1/4 inch Husky is in inch pounds and Newton meters too. So these are, look at the difference in sizes. This is excellent when you're rebuilding engines, the small one. And then Tekton also has the 3/8, and they also have the 1/2 inch. And I'm sure they got the 3/4 one too. But you'll only probably need, if you're just doing small engines, 1/4 inch and 3/8. As the time goes on, they came into digital reading torque wrenches. So now you got millimeters and US standard here, and as you torque, this will sound off a beep and light up and show you where you're at on the scale. So there's no messing with trying to figure out where, you know, Newton meters and millimeters and tightening up or anything. Right here, as you pull, boom, it's there, you know. So I have the 3/8 and I do have the 1/2 inch. Excellent tools. These are a little more expensive, but if you're doing a lot of work, they're worth having. Then I found on a place called Temu. Temu has also a digital 1/4 inch. And this wasn't that expensive. I think it was $45. The Temu also has, like I said, US and millimeters. So this is a nice little wrench. Nostalgic, basically. Then you can go into a torque wrench for screwdrivers. Screwdrivers give you the right torque. I mean, you could use the small wrench, but as a screwdriver, tightening up things, you set it and you click, boom, you're done. You don't want to over tighten some things, like on a Kohler Courage engine. You have the gaskets that are made out of cork. If you over torque them, what happens is, the memory, it makes the cork gasket flow away, and you're going to get a drip out of it. So if you torque it to the right specs, you shouldn't get a drip, and you don't have to add all kind of gasket material on there and stuff like that. Just do it the right way and it won't leak. And if you're worried about any of these being in calibration, make sure you get a certificate of calibration when you buy it, because this will tell you if it's anywhere from 4 to 6% off. Then you'll know how to calculate your percentages. If that doesn't work for you, you can get one of these Quinn products here that it's a digital scale, and as you put it on the torque wrench and torque it, set it for whatever torque you want, it should read the same on this scale. But you can also use this as a torque wrench too. So you can have a pocket torque wrench and a wrench that tells you if your torque wrenches are in good scale. So that's what I have for you today. It's been a while since I made a video, and I'm going to try to get one out every so often, but I got a lot of cleanup to do. I haven't touched this place in a while, and I got too much stuff going on here. So this is Hank saying over and out.